It's great to be here. So today I'm going to be talking about security in those two domains that you've just seen before. So I'm very thankful to the organizers for placing this presentation right after a talk about DeFi and another talk about staking, because those are actually the two types of risks that we specialize in doing security assessments for and also providing regulated insurance for. Just a few words about Quantstamp in case you're not familiar with the company. We have notable customers from both traditional enterprise, such as Visa, Siemens, Toyota, Mitsubishi, as well as more traditional fintech customers, such as eToro, Sequoia, and then, sliding into the more crypto natives with big names such as Lido, OpenSea, Polygon, the Ethereum Foundation, or Solana. We ourselves are founded in San Francisco in 2017. We were part of Y Combinator, and I'm happy to say that last year we made it to the Y Combinator unicorn list after our Series A, where we had tremendous backing from companies such as SoftBank, Pantera, 8Roads, Tencent, Dragonfly, so some of the top VCs in the crypto space. Now, to the problem at hand, you might be aware that there have been significant amounts of digital assets stolen from both centralized and decentralized projects in the past decade. I have here a chart from Chainalysis, which is showing the amount of digital assets lost since 2016 until 2022. And the number has not gotten better in 2023, unfortunately, with hacks still being quite high in the order of billions, several billions, even though you would say the activity, like we just saw from the previous presentation, the activity on chain is not as high as in previous years. The hackers are still hungry. They're still looking for projects that they can, find vulnerabilities in and exploit. And that's where we come in. So our mission is to secure the future of Web3. And we have a stellar track record with over 700 audits performed for over 300 customers worldwide. We've secured in total over 200 billion in the platforms that we've audited. And we are the only auditor in this space that has skin in the game via its regulated insurance subsidiary called Chainproof, which is also reinsured by Munich Re and backed with financial investments from Sompo, which is Japan's second largest insurance company. We have the best-in-class asset sort of audit reports, and we not only do audits for companies as a transactional activity, we want to partner with companies, so we create strategic partnerships with all our clients, and we offer, we have an investment arm for those clients. We've done work for, public good for the Ethereum Foundation, where we've audited node software such as Prism and Teku, which are some of the most widely used clients in Ethereum today. And we also offer educational materials such as threat intelligence, which we call the Hack Roundup. Every month we post a video showing the details, the technical details of the top hacks that have happened in the previous month. We're also working with the Ethereum Foundation, from which we've received several grants on layer 2 scaling research and layer 2 security. Our edge lies in the quality of the team itself. We have a deep academic background with engineers having advanced degrees in various fields of computer science, mathematics, physics. And we always perform cutting-edge research with our research being published at peer-reviewed conferences all over the world. We are blockchain agnostic, so we don't focus on a specific blockchain. We've basically done projects across layer 1s, layer 2s, DeFi, NFT projects, wallets, centralized exchanges, and even blockchain clients, like I mentioned before. When we do an audit, we have at least 3 security experts that look at the code base independently, line by line. They apply both manual and semi-automated techniques, state-of-the-art tools, and stay in constant communication with the customer during this period. If a project, the interesting thing is that many projects in this space are in a hurry to launch. So oftentimes we have customers that come to us without too much documentation. Therefore, it's our job to communicate closely with them and figure out how the project is supposed to work before we go into the code and see if it actually works the way it's supposed to. This is how we uncover the most subtle business logic bugs and not just the low-hanging fruit, which can be uncovered with any kind of automated tools. Like I said, we offer a complete security stack, so we don't just stop at the audit. We also have offerings for deployment verification and real-time monitoring of those contracts after they've been deployed on chain. It often happens that the hack of a certain DeFi project is due to a small update that has been deployed by the team without the code being checked before the deployment. So this is something that we've noticed in the past, that projects tend to feel that once they've written a big chunk of the project, of the code, and they had it audited, a small change could not be that harmful. The track record just proves, if you look at the past, year or 2 years of DeFi hacks, most of the hacks were due to small updates. And this is where we come in and offer continuous audits. So whenever you have a small update, we can have a dedicated team that can help you, streamline the security check so that it's least amount of overhead, and then also offer real-time monitoring. And if all else fails, we have insurance for that. Our team members also come from very well-known enterprises such as Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and so on. We offer unparalleled breadth when it comes to technologies. So we don't focus on a specific language. We can cover pretty much any programming language out there. And we don't only do code reviews, we also do infrastructure reviews. So the first talk or the first panel today was about custody. We do security assessments of custodians, which are Web3 specific. So I know custodians typically aim to get an ISO 27001 certificate or a SOC 2 certificate. Those are great from our perspective, but they don't focus on Web3 specific vulnerabilities or attacks. We've created security assessments that complement these certifications, that focus on those Web3 specific things, both for custodians and for staking as a service providers. And basically, what we're doing is offering also research to the community, where we have an internal ZK team, so that focuses on zero knowledge proofs, and we've been awarded several grants by the Ethereum Foundation in that direction as well. We partner with leading VCs to offer them an advantageous package when it comes to their portfolio companies. Here on this slide, I list just a few of the VCs that we partner with in order to help secure their portfolio companies. This doesn't limit itself to audits, but also to educational engagements, where we basically meet with the portfolio companies and provide presentations on how their developers can perform secure coding, and that they get a feel of the latest techniques that hackers are using these days, such that they don't fall prey to them. For the L1 ecosystem, we're basically partnering with some of the biggest names. I've already mentioned Ethereum several times, but that's not only the single blockchain that we focus on. We have performed audits for Binance, the Binance chain, Solana, Flow, which is the blockchain developed by Dapper Labs, Cardano, and Ton, which is the Telegram open network. So these had separate, different challenges, from the fact that Cardano is written in functional programming languages such as Haskell. Ton comes up with their own programming language, and like there's all same for Flow. We've always managed to stay on top of this, so there's no challenge that we shy away from. In terms of layer 2, of the layer 2 ecosystem, we've secured Arbitrum's native token bridge. We, as I mentioned, received several grants from the Ethereum Foundation. We have been pioneering the field of bridge security with several conference publications on this, and we're working with Polygon to also secure their L2 implementation. And of course, rollups are all the craze nowadays, so we've also been involved in auditing some of the signature optimistic rollups out there. In terms of DeFi, we've worked with the biggest names. Some of them you can see on the logo wall here, but we're seeing new types of projects coming out every day. Nowadays, we're seeing a lot of liquid staking projects, real-world asset projects coming out, and we're really happy to see that the system is maturing, the ecosystem is maturing, and that we're seeing more regulated solutions coming along. NFTs, metaverse, and gaming. We've also been very bullish on this ecosystem. We have some of the biggest names as our customers, and we've done over 120 such audits. We think this is just dormant for now, and it will pick up in the following years as we're seeing the uses of account abstraction, basically making it seamless for gaming users to use blockchain in the back end. And we're convinced that some of these, especially like the gaming use case, is going to be huge in the next years. The last topic that I wanted to talk about in this presentation is Chainproof, our regulated insurance arm. We cover both smart contract hacking risks as well as slashing risk for staking as a service providers. We specialize in tailor-made policies for customers. We don't have a standard policy that we sell to everyone, but we closely listen to our customers and see what they actually need in order to have the appropriate inclusions and exclusions in the policy and reach their desired premium rate. We're licensed by the Bermuda Monetary Authority, and the reason why we started in Bermuda was that they offer something which is called the Innovation Sandbox, where the regulator is willing to accept such a new insurance product, which is very high risk, with certain guardrails in place. So the guardrails right now are that for every dollar that we're insuring, we need to have $1 in the bank, or our reinsurer needs to pledge that they will be able to fulfill all of our exposed risk. We're fortunate enough to be reinsured by the best, which is Munich Re, and we're also fortunate to be backed with funding for insurance capacity by Sompo, which is Japan's second largest insurance company. This is how the process looks like. I had an animation on this slide because there's too many arrows, but unfortunately the animation didn't work for this particular laptop. You can follow the numbers. Basically, the idea is that if you're a DeFi project or a staking as a service provider, such as Blockdaemon or whatever else, you can get insurance by first going through our security assessment process with Quantstamp. And this is because there's not sufficient data available on the market to be able to create a statistically significant actuarial model just based on the hacking data out there for the past few years. Therefore, we've used the data that is available and combined it with the outcome of the security audit to be able to accurately price and underwrite the risk. Therefore, the first step, as you see at the top of this slide, I'm not sure, okay, here, the platform itself requests an audit. After the audit report is delivered, they need to fix everything that has been found. And once the fixes are in, either the platform itself or its customers can ask for insurance directly from Chainproof. This is traditional regulated insurance, pen and paper contract that you can take to court if you're not happy with it. And we can do this directly or via intermediaries like brokers. We communicate closely with Quantstamp to monitor the solution, like the smart contracts. In case there's any hack, we notify them and we try to limit the losses. Our goal is to have as small of a loss as possible. And of course, once the policy is signed, we ask for reinsurance from Munich Re, which has committed to offer us a significant amount of reinsurance for every policy that we write. In terms of claims, this is great that everything is happening on chain because it's very transparent. So if we need to do a forensic investigation, the auditor can easily perform this on a transparent blockchain. And once the technical investigation is done, we can determine whether the incident was covered by the policy or if it was excluded, and therefore we either refund the claim or we decline it. That's it from my side. Thank you so much for your attention and hope you have a nice rest of your day. If there is any time for questions, I would love to take them.